Everybody, Alex here. I wanted to make a video for training for radio communications, not radio operations, how to work the radio, but what we're saying over the radio. Because I know there's a lot of inconsistencies, not good or bad, just there's a lot of different ways people are talking on the radio. And I know some of the new people don't know how to talk on the radio, so I wanted to go over that right now. The biggest kind of initial point I want to get across is, short, simple, to the point, plain English, right? We're not using 10 codes. We're not using any of that. None of that is any place in the fire service industry, radio communications anymore. It's super antiquated. Short and simple, say what you're going to say it, and be done. We're fortunate, Story County is pretty mellow. There's not a lot of radio traffic going on, so, at any given time, there's, one call in the whole county, maybe two. Ames excluded, of course. This isn't like Polk County where they got 10 active calls, 15 active calls for their dispatch. So, but either way, short and simple. So we'll talk first about en route calls. When you get paged. So the page comes out for fire, EMS, and you get to the station. You hop in your truck, you hop in the ambulance, and you head out. The person in the right seat, the officer seat, does most of the time, should be doing communications, not always. The driver can do it. You're going to call county, engine 106, county 731, en route. If you're in an engine or the heavy rescue 806, you can say, county engine 106 is en route with 4. So just tell them you're en route, how many people you have. And another thing, so you can also tell them where you're going. So you don't have to, because like I said, there's only 1 or 2 calls in the county at any given moment. But what you can do is you could say, let's say we're going to Kelly, right? Hey, county engine 106 en route to Kelly Medical or Kelly Fire. So you're kind of telling them a call. And let's say you're on a second responding apparatus, you can say, county engine 206, you can add me to that call, you can show me en route to that call, some variation of that. I don't say Story County, I say just county. There's one dispatch, when you call the radio, it's going to Story County. None of the deputies say Story County, none of the cops say Story County. I just think it's a little redundant. So I just call, hey, county, engine 106, ambulance, or 731 en route. For those short calls, you don't necessarily need to call county first. So I know a lot of people will say, Story County 731. 731, go ahead. 731's en route. They can catch it on the first call. County 731 en route. County engine 106 en route with 4. Just boom. If you're having a complex call, like you're asking questions, you might want to get their attention. Or if there's a lot going on, there's another call going on elsewhere. Call first, get that communication established, and then ask, give your traffic. But if it's, nothing's going on, you can just hop on and say county, engine 106 is en route. Getting on scene, before I talk about scene, talk about updates. A lot of times county will have updates for patients, updates for fires. They'll call, if, you're responding in 106, engine 106 from county, we have an update. Hey, go ahead, engine 106, go ahead. County, go ahead. Just let them know that you're ready to copy that traffic and whatever they want to say. Or if you want to ask for an update, so, county 731, do you have a patient update for us? Too easy, right? So on scene. So this doesn't happen here a lot, and I really want to stress that we should be doing size ups on the radio. So you get paged for an accident. You come up on 106, call on scene, give it a quick compression. County, engine 106, you can show us on scene. We have 2 vehicle accidents. One vehicle's upside down, the other vehicle on all 4s. Right? Super quick, super easy, just to give them a quick picture. And what it does is it provides situational awareness to the rest of the responders that are listening to that radio. Same with a fire, right? Especially on a fire call or an alarm call. County, engine 106, you show us on scene. I have a single story residence, wood frame construction, nothing showing. will be out to investigate, right? So that's proper scene size up, initial scene size up. And, I don't want to go into incident command stuff because that's separate, but anybody on a first arriving apparatus should be giving some report for accidents, for investigation alarms, for fires, something on the radio, because again, that provides everybody responding the situational awareness of what they're seeing. If I'm responding on a second due engine and I hear the first due say, smoke showing, flame showing, game on for me, right? I know that I'm going to a confirmed fire if it's not already confirmed, or extrication, and then obviously what'll happen is that first driving officer will, county, 1706 will have command. They'll be out for 360. Do a quick 360, come back with an update of what the situation is. So I want to talk about that. A quick talk about 731. When we're ready to go with the patient, load the patient up, you're in 731. Obviously the driver's going to be making the radio calls because your medic EMT's in the back. You'll call county. We don't give them mileage. I know some places do. We don't call county with their mileage. We keep track of that ourselves. County 731 en route to Methodist. One patient non-emergent. Simple as that. County 731 en route to Mercy, one patient emergent, right? And they'll acknowledge you. And when you get to that hospital, maybe a block out before you get to the into the bay and into the building, because you're gonna cut. Your radio might not be able to get out. Just give a quick, county 731's arrived at Methodist, and then you leave. You can say you're clear of Methodist or Mayor Greeley. If you're at Mayor Greeley, when you clear Mayor Greeley, you're back in service. So clear Greeley, county 731's clear and available, or you can show us back in is what I say. So 731 county 731 back in. Just boom, too easy, right? If you're coming from Methodist, you're not in service yet because you're still way south. And then if you're on a accident or your engine, you can just clear the scene. County engine 106 is clear. And that's another thing I noticed, and I want to talk about, is when we have multiple apparatus responding, a lot of times people will call each individual apparatus by themselves. That's okay. I know I have in the past. If I'm in the ambulance and I have 806 right in front of me, I'll call county 731, or Story County 731 806 responding. Right. I'll just add both of us, or I'll clear. County, you can clear 106. 606. Put us back available, or of course you can show all Huxley units available, complete and available. So, like I said, quick overview of just radio communications. It's not that difficult. You're not gonna, don't curse over the radio. Obviously, know what you're gonna say before you say it. Short and simple. We're not having paragraphs here. It's really quick. Boom, boom, boom. Calls that take seconds to complete, and then you're done. Again, Story County's small. You don't need to Story County 731. Wait for response. We're en route. That's a little unnecessary in my opinion. Just come right away. We're en route. So any questions? Feel free to reach out to Molly or myself or any officers or any senior firefighter. Our radios are changing soon, as everybody knows, so we'll do some more training on that once we get those radios on the operation. But in terms of what we're saying on the radios, that's not going to change between radio platforms, so we wanted to still do this video. So thank you, everybody, and hope you're staying safe.